It's kind of crazy how they did Santos Escobar on his way out. They somehow managed to take away everything from him that made him special. And then they got him with the LWO, had him turn on the LWO, get him heel again, and then somehow make things worse for him, take more of what made him special, take away his team, take away his group, and then, I don't know, have him on this singles run when he fights LA Knight for about 20 weeks in a row, or about 20 years in a row, I should say, and then gets taken off TV. And then to AAA after waiting 20 million years for anybody to do anything creative with him. So he was saying waiting patiently in months and months. And then he finally debuted in AAA against Dr. Wagner Jr. But AAA was doing quite well with him. I mean, they reinvented his character. He cut his hair, got his new look and everything. So I'm really confused as to why, and then on top of that, the dude was injured when he was released, which they usually don't do that. But, I guess they're just trying to trim that fat, I guess, because dude was actually having surgery when he was unemployed by WWE out of nowhere. I think the same thing happened to Ridge Holland, I believe. But the crazy thing about it is, Fightful Select said the WWE line of thinking was they expect him to be healed. They expect him to be healed and near being cleared by the time his 30 days, the 30-day period is up. It was originally communicated to us that he could use the performance center to rehab his injuries, but since we've been told that's not the case, so they pretty much banned the dude from the performance center to heal his injury. But then he was still under contract with them while he was being, having these surgeries. So I think the dude just got blindsided. But the crazy thing about it is, when he was having his matches in AAA, he was under a new character and everything. I truly thought that things were going well for him. He finally found his stride. Him and Undertaker finally found something that Triple H creatively tore away from him, made him extremely insignificant. The dude was getting major crickets and under the Triple H's booking, and now he was finally a star. He's finally that heel that he was supposed to be on the main roster. Then he just got released. In AAA, he was finally utilized as something. Sit there and watch somebody be underutilized, watch them be mistreated and be underused, and then say, yeah, well, come to AAA. And that's what he's doing for Rey Fenix, because Rey Fenix under Triple H's creative, it's been nothing short of Rey Fenix being cut short every time and given the short end of the stick. So to see, Rey Fenix finally having some success under Undertaker's creative is really beautiful, for real, because Rey Fenix and Penta should have already been a team by now. They haven't even teamed yet, and they've been in the company for a year at this point, both together. They haven't even teamed, and when they were supposed to team, Penta got injured, but that was like 6 months ago. So I'm not sure why they never even went back to it. But instead, they give Penta a title reign out of nowhere when he has no rivalry, no story or anything like that. Still, that could be the case because he's in a tag rivalry now, but as singles champion. But yeah, I mean, Ethan Page said he's got his eye on the championship, but even before Ethan Page was called up, he was having exhibition matches for no reason for the title. It just feels like they just do things just to do them, because there's no way. There's no way at all that it feels like yesterday I was just seeing Santos Escobar in a match at AAA before his injury, that was relatively not too long ago. That was not too long ago when we saw him in the ring in AAA. So the fact that he's gone and they do him dirty, they just revoked the dudes. They just reneged on the man's privileges to train at the performance center to heal his injuries. That's so dirty, bro. So not only do you ruin the man's legacy, you just say, yeah, well, figure it out. Go train in your garage somewhere. That's crazy work, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. Like that's actually kind of crazy. Like that's sad. I feel very sad for him because like Santos Escobar against Dr. Wagner Jr. in AAA was really cool to see that other side of him, like the heelish side of him that we never got to see because he was too busy being a cookie cutter heel on the main roster because he was given nothing. Dude was given scraps. He went to AAA under Undertaker's creative and reinvented his whole look, his whole everything. And the dude had aura. The dude was getting crowd reactions again. He finally struck gold, and then boom, gone. When you're injured, you're not even clear to. That's crazy work, man. He's not even allowed at the performance center. So he didn't even do anything but work there. Like he didn't do anything wrong except for do. But then again, he was on his way out. Like that just goes to show like a payday isn't always worth it at the end of the day. Because the dude was about to leave the company, and then they just offered him more money. So he's like, yeah, well, I can't resist this. And then they were going to use him on the main roster, but Triple H was like, yeah, I don't really have any plans for him. So Undertaker was like, yeah, I'll take him. Bro, that is so unfortunate. Poor Legado, bro. Legado del Fantasma, like with Joaquin Wilde and Cruz del Toro, like that was truly special. Or as he used to go by, Raul Mendoza, but the original Legado del Fantasma, like I just feel like I don't know, bro. That's just. There's just so much untapped potential with Santos, bro. Like for real, and the people and the WWE bubble fans who only watch Raw and SmackDown, they just wouldn't understand. Oh man, dude got done dirty. That is so unfortunate, bro. For real. Not only is he injured, but he can't even. They just shut the door on this man's face to even heal his injuries. That's crazy as hell.